Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Bree.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So good. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
We're going to talk about your solo called Lover.
Mm-hmm.
You performed it at Choreographic Works this past March. So let's just start off. What was the process like for creating it?
Well, I actually decided to do it really last minute.
Oh, no way.
So, yeah, it was like a couple days or maybe like a week before the auditions. So I just kind of got in the studio and was trying to come up with movement without a song. But it wasn't really turning out how I wanted, or I couldn't like figure out what I wanted to do or where I wanted to go. So I kind of stopped and like put it on hold and was just looking for music to kind of spark something. So on Spotify, I don't even know what I searched, like instrumental music, and I found the piece of music that like I used, and I was just kind of like, oh, I like this. Like it's
so
kind of
cool.
it's different from what I thought I wanted to use, because I really like dancing to like kind of like 50s like love kind of songs, but I was like, you know what, I want to do something that I haven't done before.
Cool.
Or that would be different for me. So yeah, I heard it and I kind of just sat and listened to it a couple times and just put it on and started moving how it made me move. And then actually for the audition, a lot of it was improv.
Nice.
Because I just like, when I'm trying to choreograph, I get stuck a lot.
Right.
On like trying to make it perfect. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna set like a structure of like different spots that are like choreographed, or like that I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and then like transitions and stuff and different parts were just like improv. So, but then like over time, like every time I did it, I would like set more and more of like the things that I would do, and then kind of by the end, like my last performance, it was like I was doing the same thing.
So it sort of evolved over time.
Yeah.
That's really sweet, because
Yeah.
I feel like when you are choreographing for yourself, you, like you say, you kind of want things to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because you're the only person who's in charge of it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So having like an improv structure gives you the freedom. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I imagine like the song, because it's so layered with different musical sort of cues, and like influence your movement a little bit.
Yeah. Like, there's one section where I think it's a violin or something, but it's like super quick, like
yeah.
So like for
yeah.
So for me, that like I like totally feel it through my body.
Cool.
And like that's I don't know, I was just really inspired by it.
I feel like the quality you were going for, at least from what I saw, was sort of like soft bones, and like able to transfer momentum through like your whole body rather than just maybe your arms and legs.
Yeah.
Like I found that you used your spine and like all the little tinier muscles in your body so well and so intricately. Have you been like studying that kind of movement before this?
Not really. No. I think I just know for me, like when I improv, that's usually the kind of movement I go to. It's
gotcha.
like the like fluid like waves and that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really trained in anything, I guess.
Well, it's like really powerful. So I mean, if you're like looking to expand upon it, I could totally see it going into something more, and like even as a group would be cool to have that quality of movement.
Yeah.
Cool. I really also loved your costume so much. The stripes, it just like accentuated your body so well. How did you decide on that? I don't know.
Well, I had originally wanted to do like a very pedestrian kind of
typical
costume.
Chipper, yeah.
Yeah, but then Vicky and Louis suggested maybe like a skirt, because the music's kind of more sensual, I guess. And like, I don't know, for me, I'm not really a skirt person, and I didn't really see a skirt for that piece, like for me specifically. So
seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
I feel like that would put you in too much of like a feminine character.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
yeah.
too
and
sort
I
of,
wasn't really
or too romantic almost.
Yeah, that wasn't really in my head, I guess, at the time. But then I went out and I found pants that were like flowy, that kind of looked like a skirt.
Yeah.
So they liked that.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I didn't really know what I was looking for the top. I knew I wanted like some sort of warm color. And then I was actually out with my mom, and we were at like a secondhand store, and I found it was a bodysuit actually, and so I tried it on, and I was like, oh, that's so nice. I was like, oh, that's okay. So we got it, and I tried it on with the pants, and I was like, oh, it actually works, and I like it. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like gives you a very interesting character.
Yeah.
That I like connected to right away. I like in a way almost. I mean, black and white for me kind of feels like Parisian, like very like I don't know, sort of you're like on the town late at night.
Yeah. And
like maybe you're like have an umbrella in your head or something. I don't know. That's like the image I was getting. I loved it because the music again is very, again it sounds very European.
Yeah.
Instrumental music too can be very soft and creating that ambiance that we want kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I wanted to know if you were thinking of leaving this piece of work in choreo and sort of, moving on from it, or if you wanted to expand upon it, take it somewhere new, maybe as a group, maybe, a new solo choreograph on someone else or something. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I would love to kind of continue it. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, even you saying group piece, that would be cool. Like a full length goes into something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it hasn't really come across my mind yet.
Cool.
I'll definitely think about it now.
No, yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we can just sort of say, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, and even like the process, I kind of wasn't fully expecting anything to kind of come out of it, like even it being in the show. So just creating it, I was like, I'm just going to do it, and if it gets in, it gets in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I guess that's kind of the way I'm seeing it now. Like, I did it. If I continue, I continue. If I don't, I don't.
Right.
And it's there, so.
Yeah, like it's still something that you created.
Something that I did, and, but if it doesn't turn into anything, then that's okay too.
Yeah, I like that attitude. I think it helps create better art in some cases. If you're like too stressed about it being this like big production. Yeah. Especially as a solo. Yeah. Cool. And what's up for you this summer? I'm interested to hear what your plans are.
Well, I'm actually not doing much. I'm doing Metamorphosis.
Me too.
Yeah.
So excited.
But other than that, I haven't really looked into anything else, like for dance, just because I have to make money and I have to work.
I feel you.
So
I feel you so hard. Yeah. Well, we literally just came back from a protest about how like there's no money in the arts, and that's where our situation is.
I'm going on like a family trip, but
nice
to do with like dance.
No, that's totally fair.
Yeah,
take a little break.
Yeah, I know. Cool. I feel like that's a lot of our issue right now, though, especially like our class just having dances where like it's really hard to work, and also just our schedules are crazy,
insane.
But money is it.
I know, like we all have to be like actually living.
I know.
Can't just go to school all the time.
No.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. And do you want to plug anything? Do you have any shows coming up or something exciting happening in your life?
Not as of yet.
That's okay. No. Actually, maybe we could talk quickly about Frog in Hands show that happened in November.
Yeah.
Was it?
The Institute Festival one?
Yeah, tell me about that. That was so cool.
Yeah, well, so I started working with Colleen in the summer with her, like, apprentice program. So that's when we collaboratively choreographed The Fall.
Awesome.
With the other already emerged artists. And we performed it at the Fringe Festival. And then, so she got, I believe it was like a residency with the Small Arms building in Mississauga, like where
Right.
we performed.
Okay.
So that's why she brought the fall back. And yes, we have rehearsals, you know, every like Sunday or whatever it was, and then we remounted it. A few of the original cast weren't able to, so we actually had to kind of reteach to some people, which was interesting because looking back, like when we performed it in the summer and then kind of rejigging it for the fall, the fall, it was interesting because I kind of made me realize like this whole other side of it, because in the summer I was so like, oh my god, like this is really cool,
new
like,
opportunity, right?
Yeah. And
professional
then,
show.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So cool.
But then kind of redoing it, I was like, oh, I'm like the original cast.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really fun, and Colleen's like amazing to work with.
She's great.
Yeah, I'm sure you know. But
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think you guys were nominated for like an award or something.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. But it like did really well. Like it was a
It
success.
was well received. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sitting with me.
Of course. It was so fun.
So hopefully we can talk again too.
Yes.